Hi, I'm Manaswini, and now we will be talking about the innovation ecosystem in the automobile industry. Um, I have tried to contrast it globally as well as the innovation ecosystem that exists in India. So, let us first talk about the global innovation ecosystem. The automobile industry innovation ecosystem is multifaceted, involving automobile suppliers, startups, research institutions, and government agencies. Automakers invest heavily in research and development to develop new technologies and designs and offer partner with other players in the ecosystem. Suppliers also provide critical components and technologies to automakers. Startups bring new ideas and technologies to the industry, and research institutions conduct research and development in areas. And government agencies play a critical role in shaping the innovation ecosystem through regulatory frameworks and funding programs. Consumer preferences, technological advancements, and regulatory requirements are key drivers of the innovation in the automobile industry. Uh, the Indian automobile industry has some unique characteristics and challenges, including a higher uh, I want to say proportion of skills and startups and a price sensitive market. So, coming to the Indian innovation ecosystem properly now, the Indian automobile industry has a higher proportion of SMEs and startups, which are often more agile and innovative than larger companies. These SMEs and startups are often focused on niche areas, and the Indian government has played a more active role in shaping these innovation ecosystems through initiatives. These initiatives provide funding and incentives for research and development in this area. The Indian automobile industry faces some unique challenges, such as lack of infrastructure for electric vehicles and a highly price sensitive market. Now, companies have had to innovate in areas such as low cost manufacturing, energy efficient technologies to meet new challenges and changing customer needs. The Indian automobile industry has also seen innovation in areas such as shared mobility and digital technologies. The COVID 19 pandemic has accelerated the innovation in areas such as um, your contactless delivery and virtual showrooms. Despite these challenges, the Indian automobile industry has shown significant progress, and the innovation ecosystem in the Indian automobile industry is still evolving. Now, coming to the intellectual properties in the automobile industry, we have first patents. Companies like Tesla and Ford and General Motors hold numerous patents related to electric vehicle technology, including battery design, charging infrastructure, and powertrain systems. Trademarks. Automotive companies use trademarks to protect their brand identities. Copyrights. Companies use copyrights to protect creative works such as advertising materials, vehicle designs, and user interfaces. And trade secrets. Many automotive companies protect their trade secrets, such as proprietary manufacturing processes or supplier relationships. For example, Toyota is known for its Toyota Production System, which is a set of manufacturing processes and a management practices that are closely guarded and not widely shared with the competitors. Now, coming to why IP protection is important. IP protection is important in the automobile industry as it helps companies to protect their investments in innovation and maintain a competitive edge.
The entrepreneurial mindset or culture in the automobile. organization. So the automobile organization has a long history of innovation and entrepreneurship, from the early pioneers of the industry like Henry Ford and Ransom Olds to modern day disruptors like Elon Musk. Entrepreneurs have driven the industry forward through their creativity and willingness to take risks. So the entrepreneurial mindset in automobile industry is characterized by a willingness to take calculated risks, a focus on innovation and creativity, and a relentless drive to solve problems, excuse me, and create value. At the same time, the automobile industry is also characterized by a strong emphasis on engineering and manufacturing excellence. Next slide. So the entrepreneurial leadership traits in the automobile industry. So visionary thinking. That is, successful entrepreneurial leaders in the automobile industry have a clear and compelling vision of transportation. They're able to anticipate the future disruptions, and they work tirelessly to position their companies at the forefront of the industry. Now, risk taking. Entrepreneurs in automobile industry are not afraid to take risks. They understand they understand that innovation requires experimentation and failure, and they are willing to invest time, resources, and capital into new ideas and technologies. Customer focused entrepreneurial leaders in the automobile industry are deeply customer focused on meeting the needs of their customers. They are constantly looking for new ways to improve the driving experience, reduce costs, and enhance sustainability. Collaboration. Successful entrepreneurs in the automobile industry understand that innovation requires collaboration. They're skilled at building the partnerships with other companies, government agencies, and academic institutions to drive innovation and progress. Agility. Entrepreneurial leaders in the automobile industry are able to respond quickly to changing market conditions and customer needs. They are adept at pivoting their business models and strategies to remain competitive and relevant. The orientation of the automobile industry towards entrepreneurship is also evident in the increasing emphasis on startups, accelerators, and incubators. Large companies in the industry are increasing partnering with startups to access new technology.
I'm Madhura Purakaista, and I'll be talking about the three predominant types of innovation in the automobile industry. First and foremost, no competition there. It's electric and hybrid vehicles. So they are a predominant type of innovation because they are driven by increasing environmental concerns, and the statistics say so. The sales of electric vehicles are expected to reach 10 million by 2025, up from 450,000 in 2015, which is a great increase there. And EVs are predicted to represent 28% of global new car sales by 2030. The number of EVs on the road increased from 17,000 in 2010 to 10.9 million in 2020, representing a CAGR of 46%. Moving on to the second type, which is autonomous driving technology. It's a significant innovation again, and it's expected to improve road safety and reduce human error in driving. The global autonomous vehicle market size was valued at 54.23 billion in 2019, expected to reach 556 billion by 2026 at a CAGR of 39.47%. By 2035, 25% of all cars sold will have level 4 or higher autonomy. The third and final type of innovation is connected cars. Connected cars are an important innovation as they incorporate technologies such as infotainment systems, GPS, and wireless connectivity. The market for that is expected to grow from 63.2 billion in 2020 to 166 billion by 2025 at a CAGR of 21.7%. In-car technology is an important factor for 67% of consumers when purchasing a new vehicle, as given for the data in 2020.
My name is Arushi Seth, and I'll talk about the IP strength of electric and hybrid vehicles. The first point is battery technology. So, the development of new and improved battery technology is critical for the success of electric and hybrid vehicles, and they have a strong IP protection. Next is power electronics. So, the system that controls the power flow between battery, motor, and other vehicle components are critical for the performance of electric and hybrid vehicles. And they have advanced motor controllers or regenerative braking systems Hence, they have a strong IP protection. Next, we talk about vehicle design. So they include the aerodynamics, lightweight materials, and unique powertrain of configurations, and they may be protected by patents and other forms of IP. Next is the software and control systems. So the complex software and control systems enables these type of vehicles to operate efficiently and safely, and are also likely to be protected by IP. So the example of innovation in this area is Open Invention Network. It is a community of companies and organizations that have agreed to share patents and intellectual property related to open source softwares, and major players like Toyota, Hyundai, and Nissan are part of this network. Next, we talk about the IP strength of autonomous driving technology. AI and machine learning are a critical part of it, and companies that develop this are also likely to have a strong IP protection. Next is sensors and perception technology like cameras, lidar, and radar to perceive their environment and detect obstacles, pedestrians, and other vehicles. And next is control system and robotics. So the complex control system and robotics enable autonomous vehicles to operate safely and efficiently. Next is navigation and mapping. So this type of technology relies on high precision navigation and mapping system that can accurately locate the vehicle and plan its route. So the example of the innovation in this area is Apollo, which is an open source autonomous driving platform developed by Chinese tech giant Baidu.
Hello everyone, I am Vaishali, roll number 268. So Madhura already discussed about the different innovation systems, the predominant innovation systems that are there in the automobile industry right now, e-vehicles, driverless cars. So I'll be discussing about the gaps that are there in these innovation systems. So the very first gap would be infrastructure. The widespread adoption of electric vehicles requires a robust infrastructure, including charging stations and battery swapping facilities. But however, the deployment of such infrastructure is still limited in many parts of the world and in India as well, which possesses a challenge to the adoption of electric vehicles. The second gap would be the cost factor. So the high cost of producing electric vehicles and the autonomous driving technology is a major barrier to their widespread adoption. The industry needs to find ways to reduce production costs to make these technologies more affordable, since these are very high-end technology products, and so it would be expensive as well, and it is not possible for every other person to afford it. So that is a huge factor which possesses a gap in this industry. Then there is cybersecurity. As cars are concerned, becoming more prevalent, there is also becoming they are also becoming very vulnerable to cyber attacks. The industry needs to develop better cybersecurity measures to prevent data breaches and hacking incidents. These days, there is already internet car facilities that are available. So, with it also comes the need for more stricter and well-regulated cybersecurity measures. The fourth gap would be regulation. The development and deployment of autonomous driving technology require clear regulations and standards to ensure safety. However, there is a lack of uniformity in regulations across different regions, which can now slow down innovation. Now, another gap that comes to my mind, apart from these four major gaps, would be education and awareness. So, the education and awareness regarding electric vehicles, autonomous driving, and connected cars are relatively very low, as these are very new and latest technology, and many consumers are not fully aware of their benefits and how to exactly use them. So the industry needs to focus on educating and raising awareness among consumers to increase the adoption rate of these new innovation systems. Thank you.
I'll be talking about the recommendations and the key learnings from our project. So, firstly, companies need to embrace change in order and be open to exploring new technologies and business models. This means investing in research and development, testing new concepts and ideas, and being willing to take risks. Next would be to be agile and adaptive and being able to respond quickly to changes in the market and consumer preferences. So the companies need to have flexible processes, systems, and structures that support innovation and change. In order to achieve this, the companies need to invest in talent and retain the best and brightest innovators, designers, engineers, and other professionals. For this, the companies must offer competitive salaries, benefits, and opportunities for professional development and growth. Next, companies need to collaborate with partners, including suppliers, sub-technology providers, and other stakeholders to leverage their expertise and capabilities. This means developing partnerships and ecosystems that support innovation and collaboration. Next, focus on customer needs. This is so that companies can design products and services as per those needs, and for this, customer research and understanding has to be a priority, and their preferences and pain points and expectations need to be taken into consideration. Lastly, there has to be a culture of innovation within the companies that support experimentation, creativity, and risk taking. This means empowering employers and employees to innovate, providing resources and support, and recognizing and rewarding innovation. Next, talking about the key learnings that we realized as a group. So, one is customer preferences are changing. Disruptive innovations have highlighted that customer preferences are changing, and companies need to keep up with these changes to remain competitive. We can take the example of electric vehicles that have gained popularity due to their environmental benefits and lower running costs, and autonomous vehicles which are expected to transform the way people commute. Next, new business models are emerging. Disruptive innovations have also led to the emergence of new business models in the automobile industry. For example, companies like Uber and Lyft have disrupted the traditional taxi industry, while car sharing platforms like Zipcar have made car ownership less necessary. Collaboration is key. Disruptive innovations in the automobile industry have highlighted the importance uh, of collaboration between different stakeholders, meaning collaboration between automakers and technology companies, as well as collaboration between government and the industry to support the development of new technologies and infrastructure. So innovation also requires significant infrastructure. This can be in case of research and development, investment in new manufacturing processes, supply chain management, and marketing and distribution. Next, last but not the least, that is regulation can shape innovation. Finally, disruptive innovations in the automobile industry have highlighted the role of regulation in shaping innovation. For example, government regulations on emissions have driven the development of electric and hybrid vehicles, while regulations on safety are likely to play a key role in the development and adoption of autonomous vehicles. Thank you.